Assalamualaikum, selamat petang dan hi everyone. Thank you for tuning in to our fourth episode of Rambutan di rumah. So, apa kabar semua orang? Hari ini sudah hari kedua lah kan. Jadi, kami di Rambutan ini pun baru hari ini masuk semacam awkward sikit. Tapi kita harap ini semua masih lagi mengamalkan tu physical distancing, pakai masker semua lah kan. Kita menang ada orang bermasker tu baru di Sabah, masa IPT Sabah. Jadi saya harap student yang baru balik tu tolonglah jangan ingkar kuarantin 14 hari di rumah dan diam di rumah, and I think everyone has to play their part. So petang ini biasa saya ada keuangan, kita ada Saverinus Kitingan daripada Sabah Penuh Association atau SATA. Hai Saverinus
Association ataupun teknologi Sabah dia bilang.
Itulah itu. Apa tu? Pertubuhan Teknologi Sabah.
Pertubuhan Usahawan Teknologi Sabah. Kalau Melayu dia lah. But normally orang panggil SATA saja. SATA Techno Association.
SATA. Senang sikit sebut. So, apa? Okey juga?
Orang bilang surviving the MCO lah.
Surviving juga.
Surviving the MCO.
Saya boleh keluar juga bahasa Jepun.
Getting used to the new norm.
Boleh keluar sudah jadi aku.
Banyak yang online.
Kenapa?
Ya, macam kita punya tahun ada gangguan sikit kan? Kalau dari
macam dia ada bunyi sikit, lepas tu ada bunyi bising-bising.
Ya.
Pelik ni. Landline ni internet. Saya tak tahu kenapa. Ini lama tidak bekerja di internet dia.
Mungkin pasal dia punya cuaca sekarang.
Jawab. Hujan kat di luar. Aduh. Saya tidak perasan pula.
Kalau lagi
dah lama lagi lah tu. Itulah itu. Jawab.
Sabaran.
Kalau siapa yang sedang menonton kami sekarang cuba kamu kasih komen dulu, okey ya kami punya sound. Coba kamu komen dulu, kasih okey bilang kalau okey kasih tahu. Sebab saya pun rasa macam Saverinus ni delay sama saya. Tak tahu kenapa.
Ada gangguan sikit dalam tu itu sound semua tu, tapi penting macam mana.
Ya, cuba kamu kasih tahu dulu lah kalau ada problem, ada boleh dengar ni. Saya try connect balik lah, anda tahu ini lama sebelum TM dia cuti lama ni. Internet pun anda tahu bingung-bingung.
Macam dalam terowong gitu.
Okey, kalau begitu kami dia bilang okey sudah. Orang memurik-murik dia bilang si Akmal Hazman bilang. Okey, kamu maaf tapi nanti kami kan menunggu sekejap kami finish dulu balik. Tidak tahu apa yang menjadi masalah. masih lagi lah, si Saverinus saya rasa dia tengah usaha untuk kasih fix dia punya mikrofon. Si Tom, ada pun sudah ada sekejap lah. Saya add dulu dah. Hello,
Keluar
Saverinus.
masuk.
Hai, ada balik. Macam itu daripada tempat kau. Tes dulu.
Sound check. Okay. Tak delay.
Saya coba. Oh, okay sudah itu.
Saya sudah keluar.
Okay sudah itu.
Tapi saya boleh
Saya
dengar
pun keluar balik.
dia macam diterowong kadang-kadang.
Itulah itu. Kita semua terowong. Okay, kami terus. Kalau itu terlampau mengganggu, kami kasih tahu sudah. So macam okay sudah lah. Alright. So thanks once again for joining us, Saverinus. Macam si Saverinus cakap tadi, Saverinus ada daripada Sabah Technopreneur Association, pertubuhan usahawan teknologi Sabah ataupun SATA lah. So setahu saya SATA ni dia mengajukan pitch Borneo kan?
Pitch Borneo. One of our main program lah, pitch Borneo. Itu business pitching competition. Tapi ada funding dia juga.
Kalau boleh cerita sedikit apa ini SATA dan apa dia punya program daripada pitch Borneo, lepas tu explain sedikit untuk pitch Borneo sebab macam saya macam tahu apa itu pitch Borneo, tapi kalau boleh kongsi dengan diorang yang jual kita ni tetap.
Okay. SATA ni ditubuhkan masuk umur 10 tahun sudah lah. 2010, August 2010. So, sebab it was set up under a few of us yang ikut itu program MDEC time tu, dia panggil Technopreneur Academy Program. So, kami dapati yang macam usahawan di Sabah ni ada ketinggalan sedikit kalau pasal info about grants, dana-dana dari untuk buat bisnes atau business pitch punya event. So kami set up ni persatuan. Kami punya one of the founder and president pertama dia Rambutan. We set up the persatuan. Dan panggil semua yang pernah ikut itu TAP program. So there were few founding members. Dan setelah 10 tahun left with ada tinggal saya, Karun Lo, which is the secretary. Kira kami tinggal dua lah yang betul-betul founding members. And ada a few yang memang member dari awal lah. Dari awal time kami set up sampai sekarang masih lagi. Dan sekarang ni kebanyakan yang dalam kami punya members pun dari usahawan yang start dari kami punya program. So we think that kalau kami buat persatuan lagi kuatlah daripada sendiri-sendiri kerja trying to get this info, trying to get this grant, trying to get the government untuk to fund program ini, program itu. So kami buat persatuan. Dan kementerian yang pertama yang kami approach at that time, dia punya nama Kementerian Pembangunan Sumber dan Teknologi Maklumat. Sekarang sudah jadi Kementerian Pelajaran dan Inovasi. Dan dia oranglah kementerian yang kami put forward. In fact kami pitch kami punya program tu. Pitch Borneo. Pitch Borneo adalah salah satu program under SATA lah. Dan tujuan utama Pitch Borneo ni untuk lahirkan usahawan-usahawan di Sabah. In fact, last time, one of the main reason why we approach KPS KTM dulu kan, kami mau minta, salah satu permintaan kami lah, mau minta business incubator. Because at that time, tiada business incubator di Sabah. So mana itu startup mau pergi kan? Startup company you don't expect them baru mau idea stage, bukan sewa office kan. Tidak business incubator. So we asked them, boleh buat, to have business incubator di Sabah. So one of the thing dia bilang, kalau buat business incubator, siapa yang mau isi? Terfikir juga kan betul juga. Okay lah, we create usahawan. So that was the start of kami buat di program Pitch Borneo. Waktu itu dipanggil Sabagot Ideas. So that was one of the first program untuk melahirkan usahawan-usahawan di Sabah. Dan kami mau, at that time kami kira macam mau fokus kepada teknologi. Teknologi saja, tapi kementerian bilang buat general dulu, secara am dulu. Dan bagus juga sebab waktu itu kalau bilang usahawan dengan teknologi, kebanyakan kalau yang grassroots punya usahawan ni, dia belum berapa pakai itu teknologi. Sebab at that time kita punya connectivity pun very low. Kan? Ada yang di kampung-kampung belum ada line. So macam mana mau buat social media marketing or whatever. So that was the start of kami punya SATA ni untuk lahirkan usahawan yang akan menggunakan teknologi as one of the enabler lah to help them in the business. So program macam Pitch Borneo ni untuk lahirkan usahawan di sana, ada startups di sana di seluruh Sabah. Dan at the same time we are lucky because government ada bagi funding 10 idea yang terbaik setiap tahun dapat funding bernilai 20,000. Just a startup funding for them to start their business lah. Ya, begitulah sedikit sebanyak kaitan Pitch Borneo dengan SATA ni.
Oh, so setiap satu idea yang menang tu dia dapat 20,000 lah. Itu untuk dia punya
kami punya program we go in a few districts. Kalau sebelah pendalaman biasa kami buat di sebelah Kitingan. One time we did in Tambunan juga, district level lah. Kalau di sebelah East Coast sana ada Widu Sandakan, Ottawa. Pada past 3 years macam Ottawa is really coming up. Ranau untuk yang tengah-tengah tu, dan of course KK lah. Jadi dalam district level ni kami akan pilih macam 5 atau 6 yang terbaik untuk pergi final. So di final sana we will have about mau 30 ideas lah. So out of the 30 ideas ni, 10 idea terbaik akan dapat funding bernilai 20,000 ringgit.
Macam banyak tu, kan?
For a startup, ada yang bilang sedikit, ada yang bilang banyak, but depends on the idea lah, kan? Kami bilang, ada yang idea dia macam kalau mula saja saya tengok, mau modal mau 200,000 kan. But the thing is, with the 20,000, we want to see what would the 20,000 makes it. What difference would it make? Apa beza dia? Kalau pun kau punya idea mungkin tu kalau mau start saja modal mau 200,000 and you only there with the 20,000, ya boleh kan ini kan? Tapi kami mau tahu, okay, will it make a lot of difference with the 20,000? Even though kau punya idea tu mungkin 200,000 baru kau start commercialize. But the thing is, with the 20,000 mungkin some of them can go from just idea stage pergi a better research and development further for market validation ke apa kan, and for some with the simple idea mungkin sudah boleh commercialize. Some, so different stage, different idea. The 20,000 punya impact pun berlainan juga. Tapi sejauh mana impact itu 20,000 tu untuk business idea dia.
Itu saya rasa macam memang mungkin 20,000 itu tidak terlampau banyak lah, tapi to start with 20K, bila orang kasih begitu macam it's a good start lah orang menang kan?
Ya, startup fund kan.
Itu betul. Jadi kalau begitu sebab sudah Borneo SATA pun memang ditubuhkan untuk yang membawa apa orang bilang usahawan ni, apa dia punya idea yang berkaitan dengan teknologi apa semua ni. Jadi kalau aku boleh share sikit apa sebenarnya tu apa tu orang bilang business to go digital. Apa kalau boleh kasih summarize singkat saja. Apa maksud dia itu sebenarnya?
To go digital.
Ya, to go digital.
Okay. Let's look at it from kita punya local environment lah di Sabah lah kan. Kalau bilang yang SME ni, terutama yang ataupun even the micro punya businesses yang baru start ni, 10 tahun dulu kalau kami start with Pitch Borneo or the Sabah Good Ideas then kan, diorang bilang diorang tiada idea. So we have to start differently. Jangan cakap pasal teknologi in diorang punya business idea. And now most of them ada business idea ready to pitch. And we expect nowadays that there'll be some, orang bilang, IT punya aspek dalam orang punya business di sana, at least on marketing lah. But when we first started in Sabah Good Ideas or Pitch Borneo, we cannot push back to technology. We went slowly because in some areas itu macam-macam dia bilang, tempat saya handphone pun susah mau connect macam mana. Kan ada yang macam-macam dengan idea dia yang very very traditional lah, kan, yang jual makanan ini, jual makanan itu. Tapi inovasi dia di sana kebanyakan dari inovasi makanan, periksa makanan yang ini baru nih, pernah dengar nih. And di sana kami slowly push in the, orang bilang, e-commerce part. At least not on, orang bilang terus direct, okay, kena buat, dia akan buat apps kayak ini. Tidak, tapi slowly to start with macam marketing pergi social media, kan. Orang bilang you cannot get away from technology but nowadays. Bisnes kecil-kecil kau goreng pisang pun kau kayak WhatsApp sudah sekarang buat marketing. So at least ada sudah teknologi di sana. So it's a start. We're using social media as the technology enabler untuk buat kau punya marketing. And with this MCO ni, you really feel and see the real needs of going online. So I think that's one good thing coming out from this MCO. It forced people to learn new things and accept new things. Kau belum pernah order online, sekarang terpaksa order online. Kau belum pernah jual online, sekarang terpaksa jual online in order for you to survive. So this is one good thing. The only challenges is kalau yang di tempat-tempat yang remote itu is the connectivity. Katakanlah kita punya Sabah ni bukan kecil, besar, gunung ganang, ada yang lain pun tiada. Macam mana kamu buat social media dalam, macam mana kamu buat video untuk promote ini itu. So in Sabah punya konteks, when it comes to digital online digital marketing or it depends on satu, dia punya challenges on infra, okay, and that's why we cannot terus push in pergi seperti macam-macam yang di kampung sana, sini handphone 3G pun susah, apalagi yang lain. So it has to be, I think, pelan-pelan stick into technology. And now kita dapat sudah slowly some of the ideas, ada yang purely IT sudah, ada yang buat apps on online marketing, ada yang buat apps untuk dia punya selling dia punya niche product. Ada satu dulu, I think 2 years ago, dia buat bundle lah. This lady from Kitingan, dia buat bundle, tapi dia jual online, and they are very selective on yang baju-baju yang klasik ini, yang very rare. And some of them, in fact, harganya lagi mahal dari yang murah. Dari yang baru, sorry. Macam ada baju bilang yang Iron Maiden, t-shirt, yang orang dari, kalau online kan orang sanggup beli ribu-ribu. So, her idea was, dia membuat dia punya online apps punya mobile apps sendiri untuk market baju bundle yang very rare punya collections ni. So they moving into, even penjual bundle now moving into digital marketing punya pure digital punya area. So slowly lah we will see it. But those SMEs tidak boleh tunggu lama-lama lah. They have to jump into and learn ini. Orang bilang the digital market will be a new norm lah. Especially yang di kampung itu, karena lah terjun mula-mula belajar sikit-sikit sudah how to market their business online. Asal ada lines-nya, start lah. Kan?
Betul. Macam kau cakap bila salah satu isu kita di Sabah ni lah specifically kan adalah connectivity. Macam kalau kita di KK di Tuaran okey lah mengkali, tapi kalau saya rasa Teligau pun mengkali okey lagi lah. Tapi kalau sudah sampai di pedalaman itu sebenarnya sound macam teruk betul.
Ya, kita di sini pun itu connectivity pun ada problem.
Ya, itu dia tu. Begini, saya betul-betul minta maaf kepada yang menonton. Saya terpaksa log out, tapi I'll invite someone like a replacement moderator to replace me if you are ready to take over for a bit. Are you ready?
The other day kami using the same platform kan?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is Alicia. Hello, hi Alicia. So I'll have to relog in. But in the meantime, Alicia will actually take over to moderate the session with Saverinus. We were talking about the issue in Sabah specifically because if you want to talk about everything online, right? You want to move your business. Yeah. So, but the issue in Sabah is actually connectivity. So I'm if that's okay with you, Alicia, I'm gonna log out now and please take over. Thank you.
Yep, definitely. Hi everyone, my name is Alicia. I am the project manager for Rambutan. Hi Saverinus, nice to meet you.
Hi.
So yeah, getting back to the discussion about connectivity in Sabah. So as you guys were discussing, it seems like with MCO, there's definitely this huge push to go digital, but how can you expect SMEs to go digital when there's a lack of connectivity and the lack of infrastructure? So if you could speak a little bit about that, I think that would be really interesting for our audience.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, connectivity, one of our main challenges in Sabah. When we had the workshops about something to do with digital things for Sabah recently, was it end of last year or early this year? One of the main things that was discussed there was the infrastructure. Okay, so this is where the government needs to come in and improve on the connectivity infrastructure in Sabah, especially the rural area, because we're talking about inclusive innovations. SMEs are our source of innovations, and SMEs are one of the backbone of our economy. So in order for the SMEs to be, especially those in the rural area, to also experience the good connectivity as those in city area, the government has to improve on the infra. Okay. One is infra, for them at least to move into to market their product is one thing. To receive payments online is another thing. So always connectivity. Not only that, not only on connectivity, but other things that supports their products or services. For example, I had one. Let me see. Okay, I had one participant before. He's a young chap from Tomon. Tomon is right in the middle of Sabah. Okay, but he was studying with he was student at GKC, which is a Pakos Trust things, partners of community organizations in Sabah. And one of the things that they learn there is new skills on agriculture and things like that. And he wanted to do organic chicken farm. And yes, organic chicken farm. And because he finds that his place is very suitable, being right in the middle of Sabah. Tapi jalan raya pun belum sampai. Kalau jalan raya belum sampai, electricity apa lagi? So, what about dia punya product? If he can raise the chicken, yes, but then when it comes to selling, it's a bit of challenges in logistic. And I'm like, okay, frozen pun tiada electricity. How?
Yeah.
That's the basic things. And then to market it outside, you need connectivity to tell people. It's a big challenge for him. But then we want to talk about inclusive innovation. Do we include these people in the rural area, or we include them in these modern things by improving their infra? So this is where we hope the government would keep on developing more a better connectivity in other areas, in rural areas, because ramai ni yang di sebelah rural areas, actually they have a good resources there for them to build orang punya businesses. They can have a very good business ideas just looking at orang punya surrounding. The young people doesn't have to go outside and kerja di kilang like what we used to have, and we lost a lot of them. So the thing is, we need connectivity so that they can tell the world that, hey, they have this. And one of the main resources that we have in Sabah would be the nature. Okay. The nature attracts tourism. Tapi during this time susah sikit lah kan, tourism. But once things recover, and we hope that tourism in Sabah would then back to its old, popularity. But I think they have to do it in a different way, Sudahlah. The new norms. They probably have ideas to develop the nature surrounding them, being in a rural area, but then they need connectivity to market it. So this is one of the challenges, yet it's very important for them to be connected so that they can market their products and services. Challenges about infra in Sabah is ongoing, and we can only hope that the government will keep on improving the infra.
Right, definitely. Yeah, it really sounds like connectivity is becoming one of those essential services that you need to survive. Same with electricity, water. It's just part of the new norm, the new life that we're living today. And it definitely aligns, I think, with the larger objectives of Malaysia to create this digital economy. So it all seems to line up, and MCO is just really expediting all of that. It looks like we got a question from our audience. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. Johnny Alfred Fernando. Question: after Pitch Borneo, are the organizers still looking for the winner progress?
Yeah. SATA is actually SATA is the one who manages the funds as well. So the winners in Pitch Borneo every year, we manage the funding. We don't give all. That's a start. Okay. In fact, they will have 6 to 12 month sort of incubations with us, okay, to ask anything, to help on the progress of their business, and they need to send in reports to us, and then we release the next stage, the next batch. In fact, the funding of 20K is divided into 3 stages. So they need to send in reports, and within 3 months they need to send in reports. The next 3 months they need to send in reports, their progress reports. so that we know where they are, and we want to make sure that the fund is being used as such. And the other thing also is we feed them with information of any entrepreneurship program or training. Kalau yang mau berbayar punya tu, we will push them first for free, and then the rest will come in. And other than that, we also keep on promoting them as well in our event, and they have these Pitch Bonio participants, Lumina. They actually set up a group called Tamu Nano. This Tamu Nano group are the one who goes around selling the product or services at the expos. So these are made of not only the winners but the participants in Pitch Bonio. So bila ada bazar-bazar sini sana tu or expo, they'll come in, and all sort of product of Pitch Bonio yang ada sana, you can find it there on sale, because many of the products not available in supermarket. Only a few sudah masuk di supermarket. And sometimes the other parties, government agencies, or even private organizations, sometimes ada yang sponsor for expo punya lot kan. So we give them the winners so that they can sell and promote local products. And besides that, we keep on promoting them, and we also push them to go for other trainings if they want to, and push them to pitch in other government agencies that provide fundings or other things, and we can guide them from that. We have I personally mentored one of our participants in 2012, they're finalists, who went into RBC Challenge, or Rural Business Challenge. And she managed to get 300,000 funding from, at that time, under KKLW, I think the ministry. This was Rural Business Challenge. I don't know whether Rural Business Challenge or RBC is still available or not. But from after her, there were another two from Pitch Bonio actually who won funding 300,000 from RBC. And besides that, we also have a few of Pitch Bonio participants who won funding from Shell Life Wires, okay, and who are finalists in other local pitch competitions as well. And I think many more. Because what we do in Pitch Bonio actually provides the basic of the basic for startups to know about how to start a business, how to jumpstart their business ideas, and how to pitch them. And with that knowledge, they can go anywhere and pitch better and win bigger funding. And we hope that the next level, those big trainers will pick them up and train them to become better entrepreneurs. We only dig out the raw talents here, the raw entrepreneurs who just started in Sabah.
That's really important to definitely work with the local community here and try and create that culture of entrepreneurship and not being afraid to pitch, and having the, I think, confidence and the skill to do it is a huge win for obviously the individual and for the greater community here. All right, great. So it looks like we have one more question from our audience. Amir Lukman, question, can you share on how I want to start my business sekarang digital? Or adakah Sata ini
online workshops during this MCO? Okay. I think during this MCO ni, I found that a few are doing training online on digital marketing. There was one which was actually, the trainer is one of my past winners. in Kitingan.
Awesome.
She's now certified e-commerce trainer, I think, under apa sudah itu? Say under. So they're doing online on Facebook. I don't know. I think it's happening this week or next week. Yeah, this week or next week. And she's the one, I think, who's doing her idea with us a few years back was the one doing apps for selling bundle t-shirts, but the rare bundle t-shirts. And she's now teaching online, digital online marketing. And one of the trainings will be this week or next week. I need to look back. I think it's on Facebook. I saw it on Facebook. So far, SATA belum sediakan any online workshop during this MCO. Yeah, we are now busy preparing for Pitch Borneo, which we hope to run it after Raya. That was the planning. But now MCO extends sampai June, so we'll see after that. We may have to postpone it a bit. Because we actually plan to have the first Pitch Borneo 2 weeks after Raya, but we may have to look into that. And there could be new SOP that we have to follow. So itu pun kami tunggulah macam mana we would organize the next Pitch Borneo. But to have online workshop on start business secara digital. Well, satu, you can look at FB. I think there are a few there that you can follow. Some are free. SATA, we haven't started to go into that yet, but I think it would be a good idea. Yeah, why not?
Cool, awesome. And so, just a quick question, I guess, for my own curiosity. I know you guys are planning Pitch Borneo a few weeks with Raya, but that's all kind of up in the air still. Do you think Pitch Borneo might take it online and have their contestants pitch over Zoom?
We've been thinking about that as well. So that would be interesting. And we've been trying to prepare ourselves. Okay, what platform should we use? If we happen to push and go online for that one, then one of the things that we need to look at would be the judging criteria, because it would change. In Sabah, whenever in every district, one of the favorite ideas is on food. Yeah. Food innovations. And normally when it comes to food, you must have sample for the judges to taste.
Oh, yeah,
when you go online, you can only show it and it's not, it won't be the same. Because
that is a good point.
Yeah, we had people who actually went to the final, and in fact the final won because of the taste of the food. The pitch was not so good, but the taste of their sambal ikan perap tu really convincing. And the judge, one of the judges themselves said that because of the taste of this one, you're going to the final.
Wow.
See,
that's crazy.
whoever is into food business, food ideas, if you come to Pitch Borneo and you want to pitch your ideas based on food, make sure you have samples. Because it makes a lot of difference. Makes a lot of difference, sample and without sample. Yeah. So hopefully we don't have to go online. But if we have to go online, then there'll be a few things that have to change.
Yeah, definitely. Just trying to, accommodate to the circumstances.
The challenge will be the judges.
For sure. Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate speaking with you. And so for our audience, I wanted to let you all know that tomorrow we're actually hosting a digital marketing workshop, which is, very relevant to what we were discussing earlier today.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
So if you're interested in signing up or want to learn more, go ahead and follow us on our Facebook, and you can get more information here from our Instagram as well. And then our next webinar will be breaking into tech, how to start IT marketing. So for anyone out there who is trying to maybe jump into a new industry or get a feel for what it's like to work in tech, I definitely think this would be a really good webinar for you to check out. So, yes.
Rambutan has a lot to offer in digital.
Yes, definitely. So we'll go ahead and compile all the resources that we talked about today and share it with our audience, so that way they can get in touch with you, Victoria, learn more about SEPA. And yeah, did you have any final parting words for our audience?
Yeah. Don't be afraid to share your ideas. There's still a lot of people there who actually afraid to share their ideas because they're afraid that people might steal them. Okay, it's normal. But then again, think of it this way. I always tell them that if you think you have a good idea and you're afraid to share it, nobody knows how good your idea is. You will die with your idea. Okay, and the other scenario is, if your idea is good, you cannot help it. You'll be excited. If it's really good, you'll be excited. You will tell it to one person at least. Your FBB, your best friend forever. And you will say, don't tell to anyone. I'm telling you because you're my FBB, your BFF. You're my best friend forever. What happened? This best friend will also have other best friend forever. And it goes on and goes on. And a few months later, somebody is actually doing the same idea as what you've thought of. So which one do you want to do? The other scenario is, you share it in a bigger group of people, not just one person. Which is pitch it. Pitch your idea. In fact, when you pitch your idea, sharing your idea is the first step of taking ownership of it. But share it in a bigger crowd. Pitch it. Because you'll have a few things happening there. One, you have many witnesses, of course, and think, hey, that's your idea. Your first step of taking ownership of your idea. The other things is, some people might give good feedbacks to improve the ideas. The other thing is, there might be somebody there who would like to invest in your ideas and make it happen. There you go.
Yeah, that's a really great way to put it. And
sharing is the first step of taking ownership of your ideas.
Right, definitely. You need to be able to talk about it and then find those opportunities to capitalize on those opportunities. Okay, well, that wraps up everything from us today. Again, thank you so much for your time. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. And don't forget about our digital marketing workshop tomorrow and our webinar next week. Okay? All right, thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello.